we get started, I do want to take a moment to announce our giveaway that we're doing this week. We are giving away a Nismo steering wheel. This is a limited 1 of 100 piece. So let me take a moment to show you what comes in the box. So this is completely brand new from Nismo. Here is the warranty card and all the information. It comes with a leather steering wheel cover. We have a beautiful leather steering wheel. It's got the Nismo logo printed on there. It's perforated on the handle area and normal leather on the top and the bottom. Let's put that in here for a sec. What else do you get? Comes with a cover with the Nismo engraving on that. And last but not least, what Nismo steering wheel isn't complete without the Nismo horn button? So this, as you can see, is new logo, brand new for 2021. These were very limited. More details on how to get entered on our website. Basically, every $5 spent gives you 1 entry. So head over to the website, pick up some merch, and get your chance to win this beautiful Nismo steering wheel. All right, now without further ado, let's go on to the episode. Hello, what is up? Welcome back to the Lucky Labo YouTube channel. So today we are going to wash the 350Z for the first time after coming back from paint. We have let the paint cure and now it's time to clean it up and then also remove this heinous logo here. In other news, we have this package, which is the first piece of the puzzle for the suspension. Let's just open this thing up and see what's inside. I really feel for YouTubers that constantly film things and do other things with one hand. Oh boy. What shit is this? So, you're thinking, why in the world did you buy used struts and springs for 350Z? The reason is because these are actually Nismo S13 springs and struts. My plan for that car originally was to try to use as many Nismo catalog parts to build it in a very simple way. What I have learned is that Z33 parts are all discontinued by Nismo. Z34 parts are still in production. Z33 has been discontinued for a few years now. So things like a cluster, S-tune suspension, S-tune exhaust, it's practically unobtainium right now. I don't think enough people respected the Z chassis to begin with to actually invest in Nismo parts. So they are few and far between in used condition as well. So what I have here is the first piece of the puzzle. This is only the front, the struts and the springs for the Nismo S-tune suspension. Obviously, I could put coilovers on it, everybody else does. But I think it's just more interesting to chase the Nismo pieces. For me, it's more about the chase. So I love chasing the parts. I love finding, I love researching, I love planning. That is, to me, the most satisfying piece of building a car. Actually doing the wrenching, yes, it is satisfying if you do have the right conditions and the right tools. But for me, it's all about trying to find the parts. And in this case, they are actually very rare. One thing people kind of get mixed up on is that, R32 parts, especially Nismo parts, are so plentiful. If you go on the auctions, the Yahoo auctions, Buy, whatever access point you have, you can find Nismo parts for our chassis all day long. S chassis as well. But there are plentiful amount of parts that were made for the R chassis. And you know what? Honestly, the Z does have some cool parts as well, but you just cannot find them. So my mission is, if any of you out there have access to any Nismo R33 or Z33 parts, hit me up. You know, I may be interested in buying whatever you have if it's in good condition. I'm looking for an S-Tune or R-Tune exhaust. I'm looking for S-Tune suspension. I'm looking for a cluster. Bonus points if I can get a miles per hour cluster rather than a kilometers per hour cluster. You can't get either of those brand new at this point unless there's some new old stock sitting on somebody's back shelf. But maybe there is. So hit me up if you have any, and let's get into washing the Z. Okay, change of plans. It's super cold out, below freezing. So instead of washing the car, we're just gonna drive around the S13 and get some footage of that. Let that warm up for a minute. It's super cold, like I said, so let it warm up and then we'll take it out for a rip. Seems warm enough. All right, Quincy is joining us for this ride. How you doing, babe? You gotta slam it hard.
I'm good.
Okay. Seatbelt's automatic. Great. All right, let's go. All right, so this will be the first ride for Quincy with the new setup.
I think I've been on here before.
It had the HKS turbo. It wasn't really set up properly. It didn't have an O2 sensor, so it wasn't boosting very efficiently. So let's see if we scrape coming out of the driveway here. Just a little bit. All right. It's a beautiful sunny day. However, it is like 23 degrees Fahrenheit. The car seems to be running pretty good despite the weather. So we're gonna go take it for a drive on some back roads and see how we do. As you can hear, we're picking up every little tiny rock as we go through here. We're going to be going to a mountain bike area, so there's a lot of nice hills and twisty roads. Labo setting here. Just gonna give it some sauce. Alright. this crazy ass neighborhood on top of the hill with some giant houses that we want to drive by. We do have some interest in real estate, so it's always nice to check out how other people build their houses. Just don't dox anybody, but damn, look at that.
It's like their mailbox is fancier than other people.
Yeah, when you got a mailbox that big, you know you made it.
I don't know. It's like it's nice, but it's not that nice.
Well, at least that house is pretty freaking gnarly.
Like, I mean, they still have like 3-car garage. It's probably like, I don't know, like a 4,000 square foot. Oh, this one is pretty nice.
Yeah, that's a good one.
That's for sale. Oh, no. I had to look up Zillow. This one is okay.
Yeah, I mean, if any of you follow real estate prices in the last 2 years, you'll know that
Oh, there's a
prices-
4-car garage.
So especially where we live in Arkansas, you know, most people tend to think it's kind of the middle of nowhere, which it is, but
Oh, it's this guy. Yeah. It's weird, like they always buy real
Oh,
estate
shit.
on the... Oh my gosh, what is this?
is that an E-Type Jaguar?
Is it for sale? Is that why they park it out there?
I don't know. It was hooked up to a battery tender. Alright, so enough of that. Cool neighborhood for sure. Hopefully one day we'll be in a house that big, but we'll
That is
see.
huge.
I do want to remind you guys that we're giving away a Nismo steering wheel. Head over to the website for all the rules on how to enter. But if you buy products like this hoodie, this keychain, it gets you entered. Every $5 is one entry